I'm Jillian Anderson, and this is my Learning Frameworks Accumulation Project. My major is Associate of Arts in Teaching. My future goal is to get my teaching degree and start teaching in a classroom as soon as possible. These are my pre- and post-assessment scores. My two largest improvements are reading and my self-esteem. Most have stayed the same, but the ones I want to keep working on are my time management and my speaking skills. I plan to keep on working on my time management by setting certain time frames for certain tasks I want to complete, like having enough time to study. I want to open up more and not be so shy when talking to others and be more confident in my speaking. I think this will help my speaking skills. My favorite activity was the student success assessment. Being able to see what areas I struggle in and to see if I increased my scores was interesting. I was able to improve in most of the topics I struggled in just from being in this class. The Module 3 Learning Styles Fact or Fiction is my favorite discussion because learning how no one has a certain way of learning is interesting. At first I didn't believe it because I thought my way of learning was hands-on. After finishing the video, it made perfect sense of why learning styles are a myth. 3 lessons from engaging regional, national, and global learning communities. The United States testing scores have not changed since 2003. Although the testing scores have been stable, there isn't any signs of improvement. No matter how many times or how long you study, that is not considered learning. Learning is caused by how motivated you are on the subject or the material. Another lesson I learned was America may not have the best educational system, but they do believe you should get an education of some sort. The 2 biggest things I learned how not to multitask. Doing one assignment or one project at a time is more helpful and will help you learn the material and not just to remember it. Another thing I learned was managing my time is another thing I have learned from this course. Having good time management will result to you being successful in all your classes. My advice for a future Learning Frameworks class is to focus and read all of the readings. The readings will help with all of the classwork. I would also say watch the discussion videos a second time so you can soak in all the information it is giving you. It really helps when you're trying to write your responses and when you're trying to respond to your classmate responses. My future goals after my goals are accomplished is to live on land. I want a big farmhouse and animals. I hope to have my teaching degree and already be in a classroom. Who I want to be with me is my boyfriend Hayden and of course my best friend